It's time for the big event. The national final is underway. Great Dispatch. So head down into turn one. Lincoln Bath on the outside. Where is the first move coming through this safely through 1 and 2 the first time. Down the back straight, they're 3 wide behind Kai Walters. And Maddie Smith is trying to get underneath the Walters early in the piece. They're still 3 wide as they go down into turn 1 and 2 the second time. Lincoln Bath on the outside as they come out of turn 2 and down the back straight. Bath on the outside of Walters. Brock Atkins right there. Maddie Smith is there. They're 4 wide into the main straight for lap number 2. An amazing spectacle. It's Lincoln Bath still on the outside of Kai Walters. Brock Atkins is there. So too Maddie Smith. Jake Druitt's in 5th place. And Cam Waters. They come out of 3 and 4 once again into the main straight. 37 to go. And Lincoln Bath has hit the front. Down into turn 1. On the inside is Kai Walters. The outside is Brock Atkins. Maddie Smith's there. So too Jake Druitt. On the outside of Cam Waters. In 7th place is Nick Cockrell. They're 4, nearly 5 wide into the main straight. It's Lincoln Bath out in front. Brock Atkins goes to 2nd place. Underneath of Brock Atkins goes Maddie Smith. And Maddie Smith's into 2nd. Atkins back to 3rd. Kai Walters has gone back to 4th place. Jake Druitt's in 5th. On the inside is Cam Waters. The outside Nick Cockrell. Atkins is there in 8th. Clint Noakes is 9th. Back then to Justin Drew, Aiden Raymond. Ash Parkinson back there in 12th place. Brody Boss and Graham West. Tim Smith the next one through. Matty Nelson, Greg Walling, Daniel Simpson, McCarthy and Nelson. Gerlach at the tail. Out of turn 2 once again. Maddie Smith on the inside of Lincoln Bath. 2 car lengths back then to Brock Atkins. 4th place at this stage, the 15 of Kai Walters. Jake Druitt is there. What a traffic jam. Smith hits the front. That's the 3rd leader we've had in 7 laps. Lincoln Bath back to 2nd place. Brock Atkins in 3rd. Kai Walters is in 4th place. Jake Druitt comes underneath the Walters. Cockrell, Cam Waters, Clint Noakes, and also Tim Atkin. A gap back to Justin Drew. An amazing spectacle. 9 laps down and 31 to go. Maddie Smith in the Nissan ZX leads up the main straight from the 27 car of Lincoln Bath. Brock Atkins 3rd. 3 wide for 4th. Jake Druitt goes the inside of Kai Walters. Cockrell went the outside and they both passed him. Back to Cam Waters. Atkin, Noakes, Drew is next. On the outside of Justin Drew is Brody Boss. Then Aiden Raymond. 29 laps to go this time around. The modified sedan national final is burning up the raceway here at Murray Bridge. Bath in 2nd place. Atkins and Cockrell side by side. Back then to Druitt in 5th place. Cam Waters in 6th, then Kai Walters, who started on pole, he's gone back to 7th. Brody Boss is 8th. Then in 9th place would be Justin Drew. Then Aiden Raymond is next. So head up into turn number 1 and 2. It's a great battle for the minor placings. Lincoln Bath still leading the chasing group, but Maddie Smith is out in front with 25 laps remaining. Bath in 2nd place. Look at the battle here for 3rd. Coming through on the inside is Tim Atkin. On the outside is Cockrell and Jake Druitt right there. Cam Waters looking at all of that action. They're nearly 4 wide into the main straight. Bath on the outside goes back to 2nd. Atkins and also the Cockrell right there. So too Druitt. They are 4 wide for 2nd place. An amazing spectacle. Maddie Smith driving away from the field. Cam Waters trying to sneak up the inside. Atkins into 2nd place. Cockrell 3rd. Lincoln Bath on the outside. And Cam Waters is in there as well. They're 4 wide again. Down into turn number 3. Oh, that's going to end in tears. It has, with Kai Walters slamming into the side of Jake Druitt.
You can see they're racing. Well, there's the initial contact, and Waters in very hard, and you'll see the 51 in relatively late, but
So we're about to get back underway with this national final. That's 5th and 6th. So move out of turn 4, 22 laps remaining. Our race leader is Matty Smith by 2 car lengths. 3 car lengths back in 3rd place behind Tim Atkins is Nick Cockrell. He's got 3 car. Oh, Lincoln Bath's in trouble. Lincoln Bath in the 27 car is out of noise. He's going back through the field. They zigged and zagged around him. Cam Waters goes into 4th place. Brody Boss is on the outside. Justin Drew moves into 6th place. Aidan Raymond and Matt Nelson. That's the first 8. So come past us once again at the halfway mark. The lead 8 cars, though, are well clear of the second half of the field. Cameron Waters has gone back a spot as he's got a panel flapping in the breeze, the right front fender, but he's A-OK. He's up behind Cockrell. Brody Boss starting to make a charge. He's gone around Waters, gone into 4th place. Now he's sizing up Nick Cockrell. Matty Smith, though, continues to lead. The margin is exactly 1 second. Tim Atkin in 2nd place. 3rd place, Nick Cockrell. On the outside is Brody Boss. And Boss is starting to make the charge through the field. So move out of turn number 4. Brody Boss is going great guns at the moment as they head down into turn number 2 once again. Brody Boss started out of position number 15, has made his way up into 3rd place with a dozen laps left to go in the national final. Out in front, it's Matty Smith. It's his race to win at this stage. He's out by 1.4 seconds. 2nd place is Tim Atkin. Brody Boss, a tremendous drive into 3rd. Cam Waters is 4th. Nick Cockrell. Back in 6th place is the 61 car being driven by Matty Nelson. It's on for young and old for the minor placings at this stage. So head down the back straight yet again. Our race leader has 10 laps to go in the national final. It's Matty Smith out in front. Matty Smith leads. Back in 2nd place, Nick Cockrell. 3rd place is that of Brody Boss. On the inside of him is Cam Waters. He hit a rut, and coming underneath of him is Nick Cockrell now. And Cockrell goes into 4th place as they move out of turn 4 and down the main straight. The yellow lights have come on. Yellow lights have come on here in the national final. And Matty Smith's, there's an exhaust on the track up there in front of the gate.
That's exactly what it is. It's both sections of an exhaust system.
Wonder whose car that belongs to. They're on. And Matty Smith leads them down the main straight from Tim Atkin. Brody Boss immediately has gone to the outside as they head down the back straight, and Smith has been caught. Here comes Brody Boss. Out of turn 4, he comes to the outside of Atkin and drives right round the outside. Brody Boss, the big danger. 9 laps to go. Smith all of a sudden looks vulnerable as they go down the back straight. The little Nissan ZX has got 8 laps to negotiate. On the outside is Brody Boss. Atkin 3rd, Cam Waters and Nick Cockrell. 6th place is Justin Drew. Here comes Brody Boss on the outside of the Nissan ZX. Matty Smith will come out of 4. 7 laps to go. Boss on the outside. Atkin right there with Cam Waters and Nick Cockrell. 7 laps remaining in the national final. Boss again levels up and pokes the nose in front. Down into turn 3 and 4. Smith on the low side. Boss the outside. He's covered it this time. And Matty Smith will hold the lead. 6 to go. Boss out near the railway line. 2nd place to him. 3rd place is that of Atkin. Then in 4th place, Cam Waters and Cockrell in 5th. Back in 6th is Justin Drew. 5 laps remaining. Brody Boss will have another go at Matt Smith. Here he comes. Down the back straight. Cam Waters looks to come underneath of Atkin. On the outside of both of them comes Cockrell. 4 to go. Smith by 2 car lengths. Brody Boss still persisting on the outside. Lap by lap, he's getting closer. He's levelled up once before. There'll be 3 to go this time around. 3rd place is still Atkin. Smith, has he done enough? Down into turn number 1. Still on the outside is Brody Boss. The yellows are on again. Oh my goodness. It is Greg Walling in the 3 car, and there's damage to the back end. Laps to go, Murray Bridge. We're back underway in the national final, and Brodie Boss is right on the back bumper of Matty Smith. So go down the back straight. It's on for 4th as well. Out of 3 and 4, Smith on the low line. Boss on the outside. Atkin is right there with him. And Cockrell's driven around the outside of Cam Waters. Out of 2. Brodie Boss might hit the front here. Down the back straight, they level up again. On the inside, it's Matty Smith. On the outside, Brodie Boss. 2 laps to go. The Nissan ZX is still in front as they go down into turn 1. 1 3/4 laps to go. Brodie Boss and Matty Smith are going to fight this out. Will he dive to the inside? He does. Matty Smith is being bulldozed out of the way, is he? He is. He spins. And Brodie Boss hits the front. 1 to go. Brodie Boss is in front of Smith. On the outside comes the 15 of Tim Atkin. And Brodie Boss is going to win. Brodie Boss will be first across the line. Brodie Boss wins the national title by 3 or 4 car lengths. Matty Smith is second. 3rd place is Tim Atkin, Nick Cockrell, Cameron Waters, Justin Drew. Maybe hold all tickets on the final. We'll wait and see what happens. Brodie Boss has won the race by 0.739 of a second. It's been given to Brodie Boss. We'll just wait and see if the officials are happy with the way they've crossed the line. But as they have crossed the line, it's Boss, Smith, Atkin, Cockrell and Cameron Waters, your top 5.
So up on the screen, we have a look at the final laps, how they unfolded. Matty Smith on the bottom, extremely unlucky. But Brodie Boss, he took his opportunity when it came. Tried the outside, but then he thought, well, the outside hasn't worked, I'm going to try the inside. He just dive-bombed him here in turn number 3. Rustled him up a little bit there on the entry. Yeah, all 4 wheels on the racetrack, that looked pretty fair. There you go, nice pass. They weren't racing for a club show. This is an Australian title on offer, and he took it.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about putting your hands together for Brodie Boss, your new national champion of modified sedans. We'll have the presentations in just a moment to the top 5.